All right, you beautiful divine feminines, let's rock star for our weekly vibe and see where we're at. So I took out the first couple of cards, so let's go ahead and get into it and then we'll clarify. So we have the triple star grid, align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness, right? This is stepping into alignment, stepping into our truth. With the morning star radiance, I shoot for the stars, and radiance is my strength, right? See, because then we're coming out speaking our truth in balance of alignment between our feminine and masculine energies. And then we have the winged messenger for creation. Spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. Amen, amen, right? This is taking your power back, stepping in, understanding how the stars are aligning, right? Understanding your dreams, seeing the messages that are coming to you. And then we have for the overall ending energy was the amber star, let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. Right. For new beginnings, begin your new life. What? That's beautiful. And then we have knowledge, right? Seek knowledge. And that's the journey that we're on, because I do believe that that is why we have I shoot for the stars, and radiance is my brightness. With creation, spiritual direction inspires my creative flow, right? It's being focused on your spiritual journey and how it is to come about, right? Trusting in divine timing. So we're seeking knowledge. It's a beautiful card. All right, so let's clarify. We're going to clarify with Tattoo Tarot this week. All right, divine feminines, let's see where we are here. What are we setting ourselves in alignment for? Okay, we got a book. Hold on. All right, so for the Knight of Cups coming out, being able to, again, have balance between our masculine and our feminine energies, right? This has been a tough journey, stepping into truth and coming out in your truth, right? So again, this is aligning yourself with your heart chakra, right? Then we have the Tower moment, divine feminines. So we will see what that is all about, because we walked away from the past, right? Things that no longer served us for our higher good, because we wanted divine. I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, because we wanted divine spiritual guidance, right? Wish granted. And victory, movement, right? Change is what we were looking for. And that is what we are seeking in this journey for this week, right? Really looking in to how we have to align, right, in order to fulfill. That's why we're seeking knowledge for these new beginnings, and that is the Tower moment for us this week. I know it's been a really tough week for myself as well, with all these changes in the weather. It's been really rainy, so I've been forced into these reflect release moments all week. So I absolutely understand, divine feminines. For real. So we have the morning star, speaking our truth and stepping out with the winged messenger, taking our power back, concentrating on the cosmic and spiritual journey. What else do we need to know for these new beginnings? Letting go. See, and that's exactly why we have... Ooh, okay, there's a book. That's exactly why we have let go and surrender and allow yourself to grieve, right? Because of everything that you did had to cut. And and walk away from in this journey. It's been really hard, trying to keep moving forward, and then stopping and trying to clear karma, and then moving forward, and then stopping, and then clearing more shitty ass shit. And so I get it. And exactly, so now we have, the Five of Swords. So the universe, right? The universe has been keeping an eye on Divine Feminine here. Divine Feminine has been releasing a lot of energy, a lot of truth. She has a sword right here. And then up the stairs here is another sword of truth. And then here's masculine energies going up and talking to, right, the spirit, their higher self, whatever it is, however you want to connect with it. But again, right, it's like, she's like, buddy, blah. I totally understand that. Divine Feminines, for real, for real. So then we have the Page of Pentacles, right? This is learning how to try to keep focus on your journey, right? Through nurturing yourself, give and receiving with the universe, right? Because the universe has got us, right? It's got their eye on us, trying to make sure that we keep moving forward in our spiritual journey. That's why we're holding pearls here. Right, because we've totally been in this mode of releasing, right? It's like, right, she's her hand is cut and she's bleeding, right? It's like, oh, see, go ahead and let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. With everything that you've been releasing, right? Being able to keep making that forward movement, seeing it for what it is. Right, taking your power back. See, it's been raining for us the last couple of days, so I totally understand this energy where it's just nothing but rain. So it puts you in those forced reflect and release moments. Because then we have the Magician. This is Divine Feminines learning how to stand up and step into alignment, right? Regardless of what's going on. It is about being able to manifest what you see for your future, right? Waiting for your ships to kind of come in, right? To dock up with your enlightenment, with what you've been manifesting. That's why you have the Magician here. And then we have, because you closed out a bunch of shitty cycles, right? Of truth, right? Looking at it for what it is, and then grieving it, and setting it free, and then moving on, right? That's part of the journey, because on the bottom here we also have the 10 of Cups, right? So this is, again, allowing yourself the freedom of being able to close out things that no longer served you and your heart chakra, your emotions, for your highest good, right? It's releasing that energy so you can keep making forward movement into your abundance here, into the blessings that have already been destined for you. So let's find out. Yeah, well, there's the new beginnings, beginning your new life. Right, so then you have the Chariot and the Sun, right? So this is Divine Feminines making movement in our truth, right? To our happiness, to our abundance. This is the happiest card in the deck, right? So it's learning to make the movement in between these moon cycles of being able to speak your truth and see it for what it is and speak it and move on. No apologies. No apologies. It is what it is. All right, Divine Feminines, anything else for this week? Any messages? What are we creating this week? What are we stepping into this week? I guess I want to know what that is. Yeah, see, we have the moon cycle again, the blue moon for December 31st. So we're stepping into the new moon cycle. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords, right? Again, because we had the Ten of Swords. So again, this is seeing it for what it is. This is unbinding yourself. And that root chakra, being bitter and pissy about the journey. Oh, Lord. I'm trying. Okay. Now what else does the Divine Feminines need to know? I love when Spirit calls you out, right? In your cards. Yep. Let's see. Because then we have the Ace of Wands, right? This is keeping your eye on the prize, right? Chasing those fires, passions, and desires, right? Of your truth. It's your truth. So chase it, right? Being able to step into heart chakra energy, right? Being able to give and receive with masculine, feminine energies, right? This is offerings of that open heart chakra. Because then the overall ending energy is the Seven of Cups energy with the Emperor. So the Seven of Cup energy is putting your emotions in order, right? Each emotion has a cup. And then we have the Emperor energy. And then we have the crystal ball here. And every time I get this energy, I always see this as a seer, right? The Emperor energy, very intuitive, someone who can see. A seer of the future. So let's find out more about this Emperor energy on here with the Seven of Cups. Let's find out why we have that on the board. Because if there's an Emperor energy that's coming in, their emotions better be right, right? They have to be in heart chakra energy. Yeah. Right. So then we have the Hanged Man. That's one more for the Emperor, please. So the Hanged Man is taking the time out. Okay. So the Emperor is taking time out to close karmic cycles. That's why there's the Seven of Cups energy. Damn it. Right, so the Seven of Cups energy is the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups, right? So the Seven of Cups energy for the Emperor is taking time out to close out karmic cycles, right, of things that no longer serve them for their higher good so they can continue on journey, right? So this is coming out, being able to be in your emotions, right? Again, this is balance, spiritual balance with that root chakra. And again, this is masculine, feminine energies working together. Right, right. 1331, amen. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Again, see, emotional fulfillment, truth, and spiritual journey for abundance. With a King of Swords energy stepping in truth. And not keeping yourself stagnant, right? Right. In balance, yin-yang balance. This is moving forward, Divine Feminines. In your emotions through balance. And chasing your fires, passions, and desires. Yeah. See, because then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And so this to me is not making movement. We're not making movement. There's no movement being made because we're working on our pentacles, right? Putting our See, this is it. Yeah, putting our passions, our fires, and our desires in order. Yeah. Yeah, because again, so we took the time out in the hermit energy, right, to be able to get ourselves in alignment. So we could cut the ties that bind that are no longer serving us for our higher good, because we want new beginnings and celebrations in Empress energy. Amen. So that's exactly what all this transformation is about. Birthing your abundance, stepping into journey, divine feminines, right? Because we have transformation. And then walking out on journey. Oh, it's starting to rain again. It's a very soft rain. Right, because we've packed up and now we're on journey. Amen. So that is exactly what Spirit has got us in new beginnings for. And that's why we're also out seeking knowledge, right? In order for us to learn what we are setting out on this journey for. It's about seeking the knowledge in divine masculine, feminine energy, so we can equally work together, giving and receiving. To keep moving forward in the journey, listening to the messages that are coming in. Pay attention to your dreams this week, because underneath I see creative wonderment, right? Following your passions, and that's exactly what we're setting out to do, divine feminines, this week, right? We allowed ourselves to grieve the process and move forward. And now we're ready to fly like the dragonfly here, right? And live life to the fullest, because we want those new beginnings. Amen. So that's where we are this week, divine feminines. We are really stepping into our truth, stepping into seeking the knowledge of our journey, right? Setting out in the abundance and the destiny that's been laid out and marked out and written in the stars for us, and seeing where it goes. Exactly. So I'm excited. That's finally some movement for divine feminines as well as divine masculines. I just did theirs as well. And so we're finally getting somewhere in this movement, right? This is recognizing and seeing the bigger picture of what we're actually building here for this week. This has been a really hard journey, divine feminines. I absolutely understand. Boy, do I. So this is about keeping ourselves where we're supposed to be, right? Keeping ourselves in abundance, keeping ourselves in high vibes, and just seeking justice, allowing ourselves to release everything that no longer serves us for our higher good, so we can move forward in this journey, taking the abundance as it comes, right? Because I don't know if you guys, but for me, Spirit hasn't been showing me shit. I can't see anything. I just have to make the movement, and then Spirit responds, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, this really sucks, because this has been long, drawn out, really just ridiculous amounts of energy, physically, mentally, and emotionally, that it has taken from the divine feminines, but it's all in divine timing, right? Trusting in the journey, having faith, honoring your higher self, your divine spirit, listening to your guides. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of tower moments, so I'm really tired of bucking spirit right now, and I just want to be in surrender and just release shit so I can move forward, so I can see the bigger picture, right? In the journey. So again, equally giving and receiving with divine masculine energy, so we can both keep moving forward in this journey and really supporting each other, and seeing each other for who we are, right? Right. So much peace and so big love. Namaste, my beautiful queens. Namaste. We got this. Again, put your crown on. This has been a hard journey. I absolutely understand. But we got this. We got it. We have to keep moving forward. We can't stop now. So I'm excited to see where we are after next week, right? Because we're setting out on our journey, taking adventures, doing things that we don't normally do. Stepping out of our comfort zone, really stepping into truth and not giving a shit. Because that is what we're supposed to do, is chase and learn to be in unconditional love. Equally giving and receiving with the universe, with ourselves, with the collectives. Amen. See you next week. Goodbye.